Mama Shirley, your counselor, begins to walk you through some inner healing. So it's not like she laid hands on your arm.
No.
Right? So she's walking you through some inner healing, which is what we do with a lot of our residents, taking them into spaces and places where we're healing emotional wounds. And the manifestation of physical healing was the result. Was the result of that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And so I was floored. I kind of interrupted her prayer at the end, and I was like, excuse me, can God like do physical healings when he's helping with emotional healings? And she starts to explain, well, yeah, he can. I was like, no, like, look, like, what is this? And I just, like, my brains were blown in the most beautiful way. That doesn't sound like a good thing, but it was. And it just really opened my heart up to like, okay, God is not only real, he is like very involved.
Oh, that's good. That's a good word.
Yeah. He is very involved and intentional and cares, and like the Holy Spirit's a thing. And so that already was like, bam, my heart's like wide open. And a few days after that, the pastors of the church I had started going to, because part of the program is we go to church, which is incredible. So many of my roommates, we all go to church together. So I had gone, and the pastors invited me to lunch, and I was like, I'm not the kind of person pastors normally invite to lunch. Are you sure about this? And when we were at lunch, they just shared, the real gospel with me and the love of the Lord, and like, hey, I'm never going to measure up. I'm never going to be good enough. But that's not like, that's why we need Jesus. And that's how his grace comes in and his love comes in. And it's so unconditional. And so in La Fiesta down the street, like really like
in La Fiesta in Cleveland, Texas, you got saved.
Yeah.
And one of the things I love about that is so many people played a part and have been playing a part. I mean, we've heard Kyler's name is the first contact you had that called you. The interview with Paige and Tammy, the setup of your room with Tammy, Mama Shirley ministering to you, then getting involved in a church and the pastors ministering to you, coming to a house meeting, getting exposed to me and me ministering to people in the room. Like, look at how the Holy Spirit was just, I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you, I'm gonna get you, He was stubborn for you.